Amber Heard up on the stand. Johnny Depp up on the stand. All everybody's business being out there for everyone to see. This just came out today. There were texts. One of the complaints against Johnny Depp was that he was too jealous. And it's like, look, if there's one thing Johnny Depp shouldn't be, it's jealous. Johnny Depp is the guy. Every guy that's ever been jealous of anybody has gone like this. Oh, sorry, I'm not Johnny Depp. What does Johnny Depp say if that's what the rest of us are saying? So Johnny Depp is being accused of being jealous. And the instance that was brought up was that Johnny Depp was waiting for her to come home from a rap party. I guess Amber Heard was acting in something, and she was at a rap party, and it was like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and Johnny was freaking out. And this was the quote. They took the text message, which nobody wants their text messages out there, but they took the text message, and Johnny Depp is sitting there going, what could possibly be so interesting that's kept my lady out until 5 o'clock in the morning? Which is a great question. You got to give your mate, your spouse, your significant other some room to breathe. If they're doing something professionally, give them some time to socialize with their work friends. That's fine. 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, come on. And then the pictures come out. And this is what we see. Who gets dragged in to the Johnny Depp Amber Heard drama? But Big Sexy the Giant Killer. Big Daddy Cool Diesel, Kevin Nash, Vinny Vegas. That is who Amber Heard was hanging out with. And let me tell you something. If your lady is out until 5 o'clock in the morning and she goes, oh, it's just a work thing, and you go, I don't know, and then you see pictures, and this is the work thing. In one hand, she's got a bottle. She looks like she's sitting on Big Sexy's lap. His name is Big Sexy, for crying out loud. Look at the hairline on Kevin Nash. I mean, my God. It looks like she's sitting on Kevin Nash's lap. And she's stroking his head. And then she tells you it's just a work thing. You see this picture, and then she tells you you're being crazy. You're being too jealous. It's gaslighting 101. His name is Big Sexy. Come on. That answers the question. Man, if we're all jealous of Johnny Depp, who's Johnny Depp jealous of? Big Sexy. Makes sense. Johnny Depp couldn't fill out a pair of leather pants the way Big Daddy Cool could. Maybe Amber Heard knows that. I don't know. But I feel for Johnny Depp. I feel for him. Clearly, he found himself in a very, very toxic place. I don't know all the details, but it seems like Johnny Depp found himself in a very toxic place. Apparently, she was insulting him, calling him a fat old man, which that's what I'm talking about. You put respect on Johnny Depp's name. Unless he's doing something horribly abusive to people and we don't know yet, you put respect on that man's name, okay? That's Captain Jack Sparrow. That's 21 Jump Street. That's Edward goddamn Scissorhands. You lift that man up. You keep that man on his pedestal. You don't be the person to drag him down, because let me tell you something. When you give somebody the highest highs, they're going to have to experience the lowest lows. If you're sharing a home with that person, you be there to make the lowest lows easy. You don't drag them down into it. And one of the things that dragged him down into it was apparently, I don't even want to talk about, this is none of my business, but now it's come out in court, so we've got to discuss it. Apparently, there was an incident where the bed was defecated upon. And it's like, you hear about these celebrities, Robin Leach, lifestyles of the rich and famous, and you think, man, you're sitting there in your rickety old bed in your old apartment that you're living in, whatever it is, trying to make sure there's no roaches crawling around, and you're thinking to yourself, man, I wish I was a movie star and I could live in the lap of luxury. And what's happening in the lap of luxury? I wish I was Johnny Depp. What's happening in the lap of luxury? There's shit in the bed. Feces, doo-doo, poop in the bed. You don't share your home as a Hollywood A-lister, as Johnny Depp is, with a beautiful woman, as Amber Heard is, and expect for there to be feces on your bed. I can't imagine a scenario, unless it was something you signed up for in the beginning, where I would say, like, okay, this is to be expected. But of course, it had to be addressed on the stand in court. There she is. Amber Heard is over there going, man, I hope they don't bring up the shit in the bed thing. And Johnny Depp is over here going, you know what? If they bring up the shit in the bed thing, so be it. It's not mine. I'm not the one who left it there. Johnny described it for us. God bless his soul.
And then she started to, she was telling me about she brought up the situation of her fecal matter on the bed.
Fecal.
And
by the way, all class, this Johnny Depp. All class. He knows he's in a court of law. Fecal matter on the bed. He's not trying to embarrass Amber. He didn't say, Amber dropped a big fat deuce on my bed. He didn't say Amber left the kids on the bed, if you know what I mean. No. He said, we'll get to the incident with the fecal matter on the bed. Class, Johnny, class.
And she tried to blame it on the dogs.
I mean, she tried to blame it on the dogs. Like, I see stuff like this, and it drives me crazy. Johnny Depp has the life that we all go, that's not meant for us, right? Johnny Depp is sitting there going, I made it. I made it. I got past everything. I passed all the tests. I made it. I'm Johnny Depp. And now he knows the cameras are there. He's a movie star. He knows when there's cameras in the room. And now he's got to sit there with his hair pulled back on the stand in a court of law talking about that time that his lover shit in his bed. This is not how Johnny Depp envisioned his life. When Johnny Depp was cutting up those bushes, thinking about his father, Vincent Price, when he was sitting there with Winona Ryder, he was married to Winona Ryder. He had Winona forever. It was on his arm. And now this happens. Oh, I want to take these super famous people and go like, just keep one toe in reality. Keep one toe dipped in reality, please. Keep somebody around you that can go, no, people don't have, Johnny, you're an elder statesman. This is the part of your life you get to enjoy. You already dealt with all the bullshit. You dealt with everything. You had to fight to get the parts. You had to do everything. Scratch and claw to get to the top. You did it already. Now, you're a legend. So yeah, you're older, but you got a great head of hair. You're still very handsome and mysterious. You can pull off eyeliner. Most of us cannot. You don't need to be dealing with young women that shit in a bed. And I don't think it was an accident. And this is my favorite part here, because this is where it's important that we get in front of a court of law. Because she has said that the dog did the shit in the bed. And Johnny Depp is here to present the information to the court that it was not the dog. That it was what he called, that's Amber Heard, his lady. I believe that he called it an Amber turd. Okay?
But
Why didn't you think it could have been the dogs?
Good question.
the dogs weigh, the teacup Yorkies, they weigh about 4 pounds each.
He's trying so politely to be like, the dump was as big as one of the dogs. He said they're teacup Yorkies. They weigh about 4 pounds. He said it had to be an amber turd.
The photograph that I saw, I mean, I lived with those dogs for many years.
Ah.
And so did Hilda Vargas. She's a woman who's been with me for 30 plus years, you know, from the very beginning.
That's a loyal
And
person.
she was the one who photographed it. It was clear she knew the dogs as well as I did. That was not, none of that did not come from a dog. That just didn't.
It just didn't. That did not come from a dog. That came from an Amber turd. Poor Amber Heard poor Amber Heard. Amber Heard is over here. I still say it was the dog. Johnny Depp is like, that was not the dog. I saw a piece of a sandwich in it. The dogs don't eat sandwiches. It was not the dog. I mean, he should be sitting there on the stand going, I'm Johnny Depp. I should not have to deal with people shitting in my bed. You know, am I asking too much? I mean, the life. I can't imagine. If this is just like, if this is what we're exposed to, the day-to-day life, the what must be normalized for some of these movie stars, it is audacious. It is insane.